Hi guys, and welcome to another video. So recently a YouTuber who I very much admire, Chandler, made a video ranking the Marvel heroes, and I thought, well, that's a good video idea, let's nick it. But this list will be very different to his, and I will credit his channel and his video in the description, so please, if you're mad enough not to have checked him out, please do so then. Also, if anyone wants to put their own lists in the comments, I'll very happily read through them and have a chat to you there. So, let's get into it. Number 31 is Vision. Whilst Paul Bettany's performance has been quite good, I didn't feel the character's introduction was very strong. The character also feels too overpowered and doesn't really fit with some of the street level heroes that he's been based with so often. And number 30 is Quicksilver. Quicksilver never really gets the time to shine in the MCU. Also, he's really overshadowed by a much better version in X-Men Days of Future Past. And number 29 is Loki. Whilst his villainous moments do really work for me, I don't think he's got much of a heroic moment to shine yet. Apart from his sacrifice in Avengers Infinity War, really he hasn't shown himself as much of a good hero, so I can't put him any higher up on the list. And number 28 is Yondu. Like Loki, his villainous moments for me work a lot better than his heroic moments. However, I do think his sacrifice is sweet and emotional, which does get him a step above Loki. And number 27 is Wong. Again, we haven't really seen enough of Wong. I enjoyed him, but his appearance in both Doctor Strange and Avengers Infinity War is too small to put him any higher up on the list. And number 26 is Mantis. Now, Mantis can be really funny at times. As a hero, she isn't particularly effective. All she seems to do is put villains to sleep, and that is going to get boring after a while, so I'm afraid Mantis can't get any higher. And number 25 is Wasp. Whilst I think she really did hold her own with Ant-Man, I don't think she quite lives up to the Ant-Man character, because they deliver similar action and Ant-Man is just funnier, so she does get slightly overshadowed by him. Still a great character that held her own quite well in the action scenes in her own movie. Number 24 is Bucky. Whilst yes, his villainous moments are slightly better than slightly more bland heroic moments, Bucky definitely delivers with the action, and his chemistry with Steve is perfect. Number 23 is Okoye. After only 2 movies, Okoye really stands out as a badass in the MCU. Her action scene in the casino is so incredible, and I really cannot wait to see more of what Okoye can do. And number 22 is Baby Groot. Now, this character really brings a cute fact, and I really like him. However, he just cannot live up to adult Groot for me. Number 21 is Nebula. Now, this is one of the first villains that really shows an interesting side as a hero, a bit more than the villainous side. Also, I love Karen Gillan's performance, and she's just a genuinely great actress. At number 20, we have War Machine. Recently, War Machine, especially in the Battle of Wakanda, really showed off his power set and really showed that he isn't just a Tony sidekick and really is his own entity. However, his early entries are a little bit generic, so he can't go too much higher up on the list. At number 19 is Falcon. Falcon is in a very similar situation to War Machine, just that I had to put Falcon a little bit higher because Falcon started showing more independence from Captain America and more specialities in the action more early on than War Machine did, so he goes a bit higher. Number 18 is Hawkeye. Jeremy Renner's performance is really captivating, and everything from Age of Ultron onwards for Hawkeye has been excellent. It's just that the character was so badly treated in the original Avengers, and his cameo appearance feels a little bit pointless in Thor. Number 17 is Scarlet Witch. Elizabeth Olsen, again, another brilliant casting, brilliant performance. It's a shame the accent has gone over time, but still she brings a great power set to the Avengers, and it really brings something different in the action scenes. Number 16 is Nick Fury. Samuel L. Jackson is perfect for this role, and I have to put the man who started the Avengers high on the list, because Nick Fury is one of the most heroic men in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but he's also a very interesting and layered character, as we got to see so much of in The Winter Soldier. I just wish we saw more of him in Phase 3. Hopefully we'll get to see a lot of him in Captain Marvel. Now into the top 15, we start with Hulk. Now, I think Hulk is a very up and down character. In the first 2 Avengers films, in Thor Ragnarok, Hulk is a brilliant character, brilliantly portrayed by Mark Ruffalo, and he has some expertly interesting ideas and action. However, in The Incredible Hulk, he just doesn't feel like he connects the MCU. In Avengers Infinity War, apart from the Thanos action scene, I didn't like where they took his character. I hope he goes somewhere more interesting in Avengers 4. Number 14 is Shuri. Shuri really stood out in Black Panther as a really interesting character. She's incredibly funny, yet she shows how she really really is the genius of the MCU, even more than Iron Man, and I just really enjoyed that character. Number 13 is Drax. Now Drax really is a good character. He brings a lot of the comedic moments and he's really nice in the action. I just wish his character was a bit more consistent. As in the original Guardians, he was a lot more broody, whereas in Guardians 2 he did very much become the comic relief. So I wish his character remained a little bit more constant, but overall I still really enjoy him. Number 12 is Doctor Strange. He is someone where their power set is really interesting. A lot of the visuals that Doctor Strange creates really works, especially in the Avengers, because it really creates a bit more of a magical ensemble, which really works for that sort of film. And also, Benedict Cumberbatch is perfect for the role. Number 11 is Spiderman. Tom Holland is completely charming, and again, another born for the role. Marvel do really well with their casting, and this is one of the main examples. Tom Holland is just absolutely fabulous, and I can't wait to see more of him. And number 10 is Ant-Man. Unlike the Wasp, Ant-Man really delivers as a character. He's funny, and he really delivers with the action, and he just works really well with the ensemble of characters, as he showed in Civil War. Can't wait to see more of him. Number 9 is Black Panther. Whilst Black Panther was cool in Civil War, he really came into his own in his solo movie, where his story and past were really delved deep into, and he just seems like such an interesting character, and his homeland of Wakanda brings such a brilliant, different and tribal element to the MCU, which I think really works to shake up the dynamic. Number 8 is Black Widow, one of the mainstays of the MCU. I really wish we got to see her in a solo movie sooner, but Scarlett Johansson really brings it in the action scenes, and she just generally works as a more underpowered character for the MCU. And number 7 is Rocket. I think Rocket's gone on a really good arc, where he's become more giving and a little bit less of a bit of a dick character, and I think that's really shown in Avengers Infinity War with his interactions with Thor, and I think Rocket's become a sentimental yet really likeable character for the Guardians franchise, and I can't wait to see more of him going forward. And number 6 is Star-Lord. Now the first Guardians of the Galaxy is really built around his character, and I think that really works for him. His motivations and his original backstory, plus what he brings in the action scenes, make him such a good character. However, later films have slightly degraded him, although there are some moments in Avengers Infinity War which I think were really interesting with his character, so I think 6 is a fair placement. And number 5 is Iron Man. Now this might surprise some of you that Iron Man is quite low compared to a lot of other rankings, but I feel that over the years Iron Man has been overshadowed by some of the other people in the Avengers roster. However, Iron Man is still a great character. Robert Downey Jr. still really brings the charisma to the role, and he's a really fun screen presence. Plus, you can always go back to the original Iron Man and see where this universe started and still enjoy it to this day. At number 4 is Gamora. Whilst Gamora would always come out high on the list, mainly because of what she brings to the action scenes and our dynamic with Peter Quill, I feel like Avengers Infinity War really flushed out the character and made her such a brilliant character just to be invested in, and her death was really emotional. And number 3 is the original Groot. The highest Guardian of the Galaxy has to go to the Groot from Guardians 1 because of his just everything about his character works, from his catchphrase to what he brings to the action scenes, to his heart, to his emotional relationship with Rocket. Groot just brings so much to the Guardians franchise, and I really do want to see Groot become adult Groot again, because that is where Groot is best for me. At number 2 is Captain America. Now, I've just loved consistently every time Captain America's been on screen. Apart from the original Avengers, all of his costumes are great. He is just a fabulous character. I like his origin story, and I think the team he's built himself around is great. He's just such an important part of the Avengers dynamic, and I love the character, so he gets in number 2. However, at number 1 for me is Thor. Now, some people might have Thor a little bit lower, but I've really enjoyed the Thor character. Apart from Thor The Dark World, every appearance he's been in, I think he's done really well. But then ever since Thor Ragnarok and Avengers Infinity War, I've just been loving where the Thor character has been. He's been getting more powerful, he's become a lot more funny and engaging, yet the character's reminded us how much he's lost and how much of a journey he's been on compared to any other MCU hero. So for me, he has to win any ranking. So that was my list of all 31 MCU heroes ranked. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, please subscribe. I'm happy to have a chat with anyone in the comments, and thank you for watching.